years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of
you sit all around in my hometown. People try to track me down.
I know the end is near, the television telling lies. I know for sure the revolution won't be televised.
What's good, my Critty fam? And we're back. And you know we got a special one for you today. We've been counting down the hours, the days, the minutes, and it has come. Man is releasing his debut single today, Illest of all time. I can just imagine how he's about to spaz on this record. Putting it out there is a debut dropping on the 29th. Been looking forward to it. The comments all last night. Literally counting down the hours to the minutes. And we're here. And I told you guys yesterday, let's get the subs up to over 600 for the special occasion, the video today. And of course, you did. Not even at 600. I think we're at like 620 now. So, man, we continue at that pace. 20, 30 new subs a day. Man, our community, we're gonna hit that 1K sooner than we think. So if you haven't already, you're here for the first time, smash that subscribe button right there. It's absolutely free. You don't even gotta fill out your name to join the best family, the best channel, the best community on YouTube, hands down. Hit that subscribe button. You know how we do it over here. And before we dive into this Ren's Illest of all time, brought my brain sharp today for this one. But nah, we're gonna have fun with it because that's one thing I learned with Ren and with your guys' advice. Instead of worrying about like getting the song right or catching everybody or, you know, being scared to fail or say something wrong or miss something, instead of just enjoying the song and reacting to it. And I've learned to do that. I actually went back and like watched the progression of my videos, and I can see myself being more comfortable in front of the camera, you know. Not worrying about taking it like a math test, but just enjoying the love of it, the community that we've grown together, and it's just awesome. But one more quick thing before we dive into this, I do just want to send my thoughts and my prayers out to the victims and the families of the shooting that just happened down in Nashville. Another school shooting make me sick. I seen the full video last night, and the girl came into the school with this machine gun just blowing shit up, or trans boy, whatever the fuck it is. They deserved a rotten hell for what they did. Yes, shot 3 9-year-olds, killed 6 people, 3 of which were 9-year-old children. That could have been my kids, our kids. Like I just said yesterday, man, hashtag protect our children. That's a sad story, but just, and not only, you know, my thoughts and prayers to the families, the victim. Like, I can't imagine what you are going through, and if for some God's divine intervention way you come across this video and you see this and reach out to me, or if this just, our love is with you, man. The whole country's feeling it. I couldn't imagine. But also shout out to those cops that ran in there like fucking gladiators, man. Those dudes were monsters. They fuck SWAT. And this hits close to home because the Buffalo shooting was literally 5 minutes down the street from my house. And then I watched this, and then, you know, we all watched that Uvalde shooting take place where it took the officers hours to get the kids out of the school, man. Those cops arrived on that scene. This man's like, fuck it, no, we're going in. He had a rifle, a pistol, no riot shield, no SWAT team backup, no nothing. And he ran into that mother. Oh, that's a beast. Like, have you ever played a game of paintball? You get scared not wanting to get hit with a paintball, right? Or sometimes we'll have our sacrificial lamb. We'll send him out there, and he'll just take on fire, and then we could see where everyone was firing from. Imagine doing that in real life with real bullets and real guns. it's hard, well, it's not easy to watch on the news, but hard to like really put yourself in that moment in time. Like these guys are running down an aisle towards gunshots, not away from them, towards the gunshots. No riot shield, no SWAT, no backup, no nothing. And in under 5 minutes, they eliminated the threat from that school. Those guys are fucking heroes for all those lives they saved. Whether the political, defund the police, blah, 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 none of that shit matters. Those officers were heroes on that day, man. Shout out to you guys, are fucking monsters. And again, just my love and prayers to those families and those children, man. Such an awful fucking tragedy. I hate seeing like that. But we're going to stay on the positive beat note. The positive happy day. Ren's dropping a single. Illest Illest of our time. Kind of just messed the title up there, but we get the point. Ren, blow us away like you always do, brother. We've been waiting for this. Here we go. All right, now let's get into this. Right when we wanted to start the song on the debut, the countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My literally laptop turns off. Then I had to reboot and refresh everything. But let's get right into it without further ado. Holy shit, this thing's got over 20,000 views already. It came out like 20 minutes ago. That's what we got to do on this video. Hit that subscribe button, the views, the thumbs, the comments. Let's go, Ren. Come on. Oh, he's back with the pig mask. He's going to bring it all. It's coming.
1, 2, 3, spitting bullets on the beat. I'm a sick little puppy who
1, 2, 3, spitting bullets on the beat. Oh, okay, so he's metaphor right there. Spitting bullets on the beat, the machine gun cadence. Like I always said that I thought he was going to drop it in Power, right? But then I said I felt like in Illest of our time, we're going to see Ren pull out all of his tricks out of his bag. You know, the crazy wordplay, the similes, the rhyme schemes, the machine gun cadence, the meaning, the message behind everything. So right now he started out the first line saying he's about to use bullets on this beat. So I'm guessing he's going to come with that machine gun cadence. Problem is, I don't see the lyrics pinned in the comments. And you already know I still don't have the webcam set up so I can rewind and fast forward. But we'll try to keep along as best we could here, you know, with how fast this dude can spit and that accent that he has. It's kind of hard for me to always understand it or keep up, especially without the lyrics. So you guys are going to have to help me out on this one, but let's keep going.
gets lucky when he speaks. Blessed with a silver tongue, chest with an iron lung. Extraterrestrial tentacles, aliens. Psychopathic tendencies, a pathologic entity. If everything is set in stone, then this is how it's meant to be.
See right there with the rhyme scheme. Oh man, I can't even turn the captions on to even check the words that he's saying. But like the Illest, this is throwing me off. See, if everything's set in stone, then this is what this is meant to be. And he's going back to the Pigmask character, but now he's surrounded by a bunch of other characters. Again, Ren's visuals tell a story, and it's in and of its own. We got a Pigmask, a gorilla, a cat, a donkey. I don't know, but he like if this is the world that's hold on, let's just keep going.
Elementary, dear Watson, you might find yourself inside the mind of the illest of our time.
Get it poppin', hot rockin'. I'm Freddy Krueger, I'm chopping. I turn it up to 11, the demigod of oppin'. The strangest thing, I'm the boss. When the danger lingers, I'm plotting.
Sweet like a spoonful of sugar, because I'm merry like poppin'.
The double barrel is cocking, a shotgun sheltered the noggin. I'm coughing, catchy bronchitis, you're in your funeral coffin. No stop.
Okay, see, I'm coughing and but the rhyme pattern there, I can't, shit, this like sucks. I can't go back and replay the rhyme schemes off that. But he came in with the baseball bat, and I read a bit of the part that he had put before this. He said, you know, you're still getting it from the illest of all time, like I'm coming in your mind. So then he basically, lost it here for him. You know, goes through all these different things that will go through his mind, like putting a bullet in his noggin. But and he left a little description, not the lyrics, but he said that his friend they had got evicted from a house because they were having like crazy house parties and they were going nuts. So like the noise and whatever, they were evicted for partying too much. And then he said that we happened to find this, like abandoned building across the street. I'm guessing this is maybe the building that they filmed this in. And they come in with the baseball bats and the masks and shit. And it reminds me of the movie The Purge, where anarchy just starts taking over the world. And that's a big message in a lot of Ren's songs is, life is funny, like this crazy world we're living in. It's literally like a movie, like The Purge. You got people out rioting, and that's what it looks like they were coming in and doing, bringing the bat and hitting the bars and destroying shit. Right? That may have been what they were doing, like partying at the house for the reason to get evicted. But on a more broad scale, he said, like, if everything is set in stone, is this what it is? Like, is this what this world is coming to now, where everyone's putting on masks and going out and rioting and purging and basically tearing the country down? Like this can't be what it is, set in stone. They do, history repeats itself, divide and conquer, and they're trying to split us, black, white, rich, poor, sick, healthy. It's always about division and repetition for control and money. And Ren calls that out in all of his videos. Life is Funny, Money Game, Sick Boy, Hiren. All the same message. And that's why I feel like this song is going to incorporate all that with like what's coming out of his head. And that's not even getting into the actual details of what he's writing, how he's rhyming these every other words, and he's like using different patterns in not each verse, but like every other sentences, he's switching up his rhyme pattern. Man, this kid is so dope.
Been blocking me not when I pick the world up, I'm squatting. And when I take from the rich, I'm in your hood and I'm robbing.
See, right there. When I pick the world up, I'm squatting. So he's got like the weight of the world on his shoulders, right? Because when you squat, you bend down to pick something up, right? So if you're picking up the world, like you're putting the world on your shoulders, you're going to be squatting down. So it's a little metaphor. And again, that reverts back to like, if that's what this is coming to, this anarchy, Ren is saying, I'll take all this shit and I'll put the world on my back. Like, even if it's heavy, I'm going to carry it. Let's go. And we're going into these rich neighborhoods. Well, guess what? I'm going to be robbing. Not robbing, like going in and physically robbing the houses and taking their valuables, but like the story of Robin Hood, stealing from the rich to give to the poor. And it's funny because I just said that, the division between, white, black, sick, healthy, rich, poor. We gotta come to an equilibrium in life and see each other from each other's point of views, or empathy, or put ourselves in someone else's situation. You never know what the next man's going through. And it's not set in, I'm going to say it's not set in stone, because this channel right here is a perfect example of why, like, we can change it, Like, if the country continues like this, you at least know you could come to this page and we have a community of just awesome people, amazingness, where you could be open, love music, talk about whatever you want, not get backlash, not be pitted against each other, not be racist, sexist, homophobic. So no, this channel can make a change. So no, everything is not set in stone. But I get what he is saying. Come on.
4, 5, 6, spit a crucifix. 6, 6, 6, flow, crucify a Catholic.
Ooh, yes. 5, 6, 6, 6, crucify a Catholic. One thing now, and the beginning of this story, which I don't understand this either, how sometimes we're demonized for prayer and other times we're not. And they made a perfect example when I was watching the news, when Damar Hamlin from, my hometown, Buffalo Bills, when he dropped down and died on that football field, every team, every Instagram, every Facebook page was hashtag pray for Damar, right? The country came together for that. And then this shooting that just happened at Nashville, there was people putting out, pray for the children, pray for the children. And they were getting backlash for saying pray for the children because it was a gun violence incident, because, the whole politics behind gun control, and it was the guns that killed the people. No, it was that fucking scumbag who had that gun, guns don't pull their own triggers. Someone with a sick mind went in there and pulled that trigger. And It's just, and then people get crucified for praying for those kids for a better situation. That whole part just made no complete sense to me. How when something happens, we react like this, but then in a different situation, it could be the same one, but we react differently. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to come to this channel to find your middle ground, because we got to make the change.
Anti-hero villain, not protagonist. Words are kind of muffled when you're sucking on my massive.
There goes Ren throwing in the rated R bars again, right? When I said he was going to incorporate his whole magic hat of tricks in this one, the cadence, the rhyme schemes, all that. But then he started to throw in the rated R lines. Come on, Ren.
The fucking illest, who's the realest, who's the baddest kid? Called the police on this beat before I damage it. A kiddie called Screech on the streets, I'm a masochist. So far from reach, I'm the type to kill a pacifist. Catalyst.
On the streets, I'm a masochist. So far from reach, I'm a pacifist. Like, even if you want to fight me, even if you want to try to beef or battle with me, I'm so far ahead of you, you can't even reach me. Like, I don't even have to be passive, because I'm not even in your... We're not even in the same boat. I don't even have to be passive. You could just pass on by, because I'm up here. Come on, now he's talking that shit, because he knows he's the illest of all time. Come on, Ren, talk your shit. Shout out Stevie Knight.
Volcanical combustion, I'm the analyst of metaphors and similes and synonyms.
Metaphors and similes.
Evangelist, spread the words I seek like they're cancerous. Pragmatist, think before I speak, then I answer it.
Ooh, that was tough. Think before I speak, and then I answer it. You know, everyone always says that, like, man, the simple saying, think before you speak. But then he answers his own questions. And that's how I say, like, Ren speaks my thoughts. Like, whether I'm having a bad day, a good day, whatever, I could come to a Ren video, and it's like this man already has my thoughts on paper. And let's just keep going. It switches back into this view now of him back up in this crazy warehouse with everyone all masked out.
Pull up to the place. When I pull it, bang, I pull it, song it shot right into space. Music for the hooligans let loose on the estate. Call the police and the riot bands, the people wanna play.
See? Call the police and the riot and the people want to play. So yeah, I feel like he was reverting back to that when I said, like, is this set in stone? Like, when it looked like they were purging and, like I said, rioting and tearing down the country. Call the police. Like, what is this shit? Like, if not, it's just going to continue. You know what I mean? We're up here tearing this shit down. And he made him more mature, you know, like, I highly doubt Ren's out there tearing shit down, rioting and whatnot. But he's obviously not oblivious to what's going on in the world. And he takes his genius mind and his creativity and geniusness and puts it into a song for us to look at. Like, this is what's going on. Open your eyes. We can change it.
Hey! Freedom now has lost all meaning. How can we all be free in a hierarchic breeding ground? The poor get poorer while the rich get rich in style. I'll be a heretic, killer king, take his crown. Top of the throne, top of the kingdom I own, top of the streets that I roam, top of the dome, spitting for Britain I shown.
Spitting for Britain, top of the king of the dome.
Like Tyson, an icon, go twice.
Talking that shit.
I'm striking, like I'm biting, like a python. Ready, I'm heavy, I'm Mercury, I am Freddy. So eat my words, fill your belly like alphabet, eat spaghetti, I am.
See, literally like that. Literally, I'm ready, alphabet, eat your noodles like spaghetti or whatever he just said. Because remember when you were a kid, you get the Chef Boyardee, like the little spaghetti and meatballs, but you could get the alphabet noodles. Oh, that's some old school shit, Ryan. Bring me back to the beef raviolis and ramen noodles, the alphabet soup.
A rap star, don't believe me, the facts are I spit fast like a NASCAR. Don't believe me, then
Spit
fuck
fast like a
your
NASCAR.
Shit. I don't feel so well. I don't
That's
feel
because
so
you're the
well.
illest, bro.
I don't feel so well.
Call a medic for myself. I don't feel so hot, my brother. Aching, shaking, stop then stutter. Things gone wrong, hit by King Kong, ace one tom bomb like Hardy Brothers. I don't feel so fresh.
Oh, hey, contact whatever. Hit the Swanton bomb like the Hardy Brothers. Oh, he's bringing me back. First from the alphabet soup to the WWF at the time, the Hardy Brothers, Jeff and Matt Hardy. Their finishing move was I think it might have just been Jeff's, but the Swanton Bomb was his finishing move. 1, 2, 3, match is over after that. So I metaphorically Ren is saying like, game over. I swanton bombed you. Hardy boys, put the crown on this king of Britain, because he's the illest of all time. He's acting sick nice because he's the illest, still dropping bars like that. I hit you with the swanton bomb like the Hardy boys. Oh, come on. He's bringing back all my childhood memories in a couple sentences. Let's go.
My bro, things look blurry, speaking slow. Head in Hong Kong, wonton soup is what I have for brains. I know that I
Want to spread these tattered wings, hold them high. Vanish from the heavens, but I'm knocking on the sky. Living with depression is a blessing in the sky.
Living with depression is a blessing in disguise. Again, right there, living with depression. It can be, obviously when you're going through it, it's a bad thing and you feel like you're never going to get out of it. But when you finally can reach that point where you can look back on it, and again, hindsight's 50-50. I think I said that in the last 3 videos. Like, depression is, like this, it can bring you down to your rock bottom, but then once you hit that place, it can show you how high you can go. Because once you break out of that cycle of that depression, and you start to smell the flowers and smell the sky and the fresh air, and God, it just gives you a whole new sense of living to keep going. It's a blessing in disguise. Like, yeah, it sucks when you're going through it, but once you overcome it and you grow and you get strong from it, because that's what it is. Like my tattoo, pain is weakness leaving the body. Depression is pain. That shit's weakness. Once you can get that out of your mental fortitude and all you have are goals and aspirations to look forward to, shit, you're golden. And again, not only that, but even just the rhyme scheme behind that, like depression, it was a magician in disguise, or depression was a blessing in disguise. Like how he formulated that rhyme scheme and then just rolled off of his tongue so perfectly. I just stuttered 3 times just even trying to say it. Come on, this kid's a beast.
Never second guessing, intuition getting wise. One to sink into the pupil of my eye. Travel to the corner of my cornea and mind. Look for all the answers that I never seem to find.
till then, I guess I'm still the illest of our time.
Ooh, yes, you are. Look into his eyes, the corneas, the pupils. That could even refer back to his illness, like being on diazepam or whatever drugs they may have been him on. Your pupils dilate and shit, right? He might have been a zombie back in the day with pupils just this big, undilated or dilated, whatever the fact. But now he's saying, like, look into my eyes. Like, I can see what's going on. I'm trying to give this to you. You can see my pupils are dilated. Like, I'm toned into all this shit. Even if he's not saying it directly, he's saying it indirectly to give us a message. And it's up to us to receive that and spread it, spread the word, spread the positivity. Because he's so, oh my God, he's just so creative with how he puts his songs together. Like, hidden messages behind dope lyrics. That's when you get a masterpiece. And that's what Ren just gives us every time. Oh, man. That was a great countdown for that one. And he did exactly what I thought he would do, man. He pulled out all his tricks in that one. He even says it in the song himself. The metaphors, the similes, the bullets coming off of his tongue. Like, he showed you what he can do. Open your eyes. Fix those pupils. Get that shit right. Look what I'm doing, because I'm trying to show you what's really going on. It's not set in stone. We can make change, and it's starting here. Put the crown on me. I'm the king of England, and I'm going to show everybody else and bring everybody else along with me. Come on, that's tough. Shout out No Life Shaq. Stevie Knight, Knox Hill. I know all yous are going to be on this video. I can't wait to see those reactions, because I'm sure you guys caught some of those bars that I didn't. And this guy starts blowing them raps off, but caught a couple of them there, man. But the meaning and the message behind that song, again, like I said, the way Ren just formulates his shit together, man, the dude's a creative genius. I don't know what else more to say about that. Let's just leave it at that, because that one was dope. Can't wait to see the next one. Can't wait to hop on some other videos down this journey now that we're building this community and we're growing and we're growing. Again, if this is your first time here, smash that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. You don't even got to fill out your name to join the best family, the best community on YouTube. That's a great deal. Why not take it? All you got to do is hit that button. Boom. Let's get that up to the 1K. Illest of our time, the one and only Ren. That was dope. But now it's time to get back to my life, back on my grind. You know what I mean? Ren stays on that grind 24/7. We got to stay on that grind 24/7. Keep loving, keep laughing, keep everything positive. Hit that thumbs up, drop a comment, all that. Critty fam, you know, we got the best family on YouTube. So I hope y'all have a good rest of your night. And until next time.